Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Jump Podcast. Once again, another Friday night. We're going to have a great show for y'all. And in this episode, should a young child change their gender? Hold on, y'all. Many adults identify themselves as gay, lesbian, and bisexual. They notice this at an early age that they are different, even at the age of 5 and 7. Some kids are sure early and some aren't. Just like personality friends, some kids know at a young age that they're different, while others explore and figure it out later. The key is to support and not pressure. Whether they are right about their feelings at an early age or when these feelings go away later. What matters the most is the feelings they have that you respect, you've seen it, right here to the Jump Podcast, y'all. No one's safe. We'll be right back with the rest of the hosts, and we're gonna hit it, y'all. Let's go.
No one's safe.
Yo, 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 welcome back to the Jump Podcast here where no one's safe. And I'm bringing the rest of my hosts up in here. I'm bringing in Big Unk. He played no games. What up, Big Unk? What's going on with you, bro?
Yo, what's good?
Nothing much, man.
Back for another Friday night.
You know it. We're going to have a blast here. And, this is very important.
As usual.
What we're talking about, okay? Because it happens. You see it all over the internet. And people are judging people by their genders, the way they are. I think it's not right. I think we need to respect one another, regardless of who you are, what color you are. It's all respect. You agree?
Absolutely.
We're gonna bring in our other absolutely. We're gonna bring in our other host up in here, Misty Knight. Misty Knight, what's up, sis? What's going on with you?
What's going on?
Nothing much. I see you smiling. You had a great time last weekend.
I did.
Listen,
Hung out and stuff.
so, Paul, you the young Oprah. You did such a beautiful job.
Yeah, she's natural.
You look like a natural. It looked like you were born for this.
You know what? I was just telling my mom. I was like, I still have not seen that episode. I can't watch myself talk because I don't know. It just so I think I'm gonna have to look at it just to see how I did, and then because we got plenty of Annies coming up.
That's what I'm saying.
We got plenty of Annies coming up, so
Look,
I got to go ahead and be on it.
it looked like you. It looked like you went to school for journalism. You're a natural.
Oh,
You're a natural. So what's wrong with your mic? What's wrong with your mic?
my mic or his?
It is.
Oh yeah, it's like cutting off there.
Go to commercial.
Mic check. That's why I do mic check early, but you guys are always late. These people.
Listen, Linda. We got things to do. I had to charge a phone.
Don't blame.
I'm not Big Willie like you are with the computer and stuff.
What are you talking about? I am not a big
See,
deal.
that's why these people gotta like and subscribe so that way he could start paying me.
I like that one, Missy. I like that one.
Hey, listen. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Let me put y'all on timeout already. All
That's a
right.
good one.
Yeah, I'm the only one. So, getting into this podcast, okay? Gender. Interesting one, right, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
When a young child choose their gender, they
Yes.
say that they know it at an early age,
Mm-hmm.
and you as a kid, you really don't know yourself. You're just learning yourself, and to change a gender, that is a big deal. That is a life-changing situation. Missy, what do you think about that, Missy? Because you said,
Okay, so my take on it is that, of course, I believe that at a young age, he or she knows exactly what they are, you know, regardless if they're playing with their mom's shoes or wearing their dad's coats, you know, they know what they are. They know kids know what they are. I don't think that you should be removing or placing anything, um, you know, anything under 18. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Because down the road, you might change your mind on stuff. You know what I'm saying? You might, guys might want to go ahead and have kids, produce kids, you know. Um, so they might need those sacks, to go ahead and carry those little semen there. So and females, they might want to go ahead and actually carry babies and stuff, even though sometimes they go ahead and they, I don't know, like want to chop off boobies or something like that, even though you really don't need breasts to go ahead and like have a kid or whatever. You just need your ovaries and stuff. But my thing is at least 18, you know, then you can go ahead and move forward with the transformation. But as a young kid, no. But however, I'm not going to say that kids don't know at that age of what they want to be, because I'm sure that they do know. I knew plenty of people at a young age that have became, LGBT part of the community, and they knew well at a young age.
and Unc, what do you think about this situation? Do you think a child at a young age should be able to change his gender or her without the parents' permission? Because at one point they were saying that you didn't really need your parents' permission.
What age group we speaking of? Because if you, like Misty said, if you are under the age of 18, you don't take care of yourself. The parents take, so somebody has to pay for it. But now, I don't think, let yourself develop. Give yourself time. Because maybe this is something you feeling right now. You don't know how you're going to feel down the line. Give yourself time to develop before you start cutting off body parts and adding body parts. Because once you do it, ain't no taking it back.
And that
And
is the problem. That is the problem. Once you change it, you can't go back. Go ahead, Missy.
and I would also like to say, like, you have like a lot of drag queens and stuff like that, and not all of them go through the gender reassignment and stuff like that. Some of them, and some guys, they actually just like dressing in females' clothes, but they're straight. I don't know if a
There's
lot of
no
people
straight
know
man
that.
dressed like a woman. I disagree.
Listen, listen. No, there are. Look at Caitlyn Jenner. She's dating a woman.
Listen,
Look at
Caitlyn,
Bruce
Caitlyn
Jenner.
Jenner.
Look at Bruce
First of
Jenner.
all,
Look
Well,
at
okay,
that's
Bruce.
who
Bruce
Caitlyn
Jenner.
Jenner is. That's
Caitlyn
who
Jenner
Bruce
is a
slash
That's the name.
Caitlyn. That's
Caitlyn
a
Jenner is a fraud. Okay, it's a fraud. I've never. Okay, hear me out. Right, you've been a man all the way to you 60 years old. Right now, all of a sudden, you get into a little financial situation. Now, you get into a financial situation. Now you want to be a woman. You become this woman, Caitlyn. Then you get this TV show that I've never seen a uh, reality show get paid $500,000. Never in the history of reality TV.
well, he was gonna go ahead and get that anyway because he came from the Kardashians. But you know, that's
That, that,
just that. But
that's
there
what I'm saying.
are.
So Caitlyn is a fraud. And besides, he's the ugliest woman I ever seen.
Oh, we.
Oh Lord. Hold on. Before we keep on, I don't believe he said that. Let me put up this disclaimer. Hold on.
Yes, please do.
Because I don't believe he just said that, y'all. But
It's the truth.
in all fairness, we all have the right to be whatever it is you want to be.
But let me make this
Now,
clear. Let me make this clear. I have no problem, none whatsoever, with the alphabet crowd. None. Be who you are. You understand? Be who you are. But as a
yeah,
child,
who you are.
as a
But
child,
there was a big thing. There was also a big thing about people being males, going into female sports. That was a big thing. Actually, that was recently, and they were saying it's unfair that
I
a
got a
man.
problem. Hey, listen, hold up. I got a problem with that. Just because you dress like a woman, you look like a woman, you still have a penis. Take your ass into the male bathroom. Don't be going into the women's bathroom. You still a man at the end of the day. I don't care what you identify yourself as. You still a man.
Wait,
You still
hold on. Are you saying the ones that haven't gone through the gender transformation?
right. If you
Yeah,
still got your
Okay,
yeah,
penis,
okay.
if you still have your penis,
Then
you do
yes, I
not
believe that they should be going into the male bathroom.
you
Yes,
go into the male bathroom. Now, if
and
you done did all this,
I don't believe that. Um, okay, so I know that there was a lot of people saying, if even if they had the gender transformation, that or how clinically they would say like reassignment that they shouldn't be going into the female bathrooms and stuff. I do believe that they can at that point because
yeah.
they
At
have
that
went
point,
through
because
that
they
yeah,
they,
transformation.
they
I don't
changed.
believe that men who actually are not gay that do try to dress like women to try to go ahead and do this facade so they can go into the female bathrooms.
go into the
That is a
female
no
bathroom.
go. That is a no go. You do not do that. Okay. The same way as a female is not going to go into a male bathroom, you know. Well, no, that's a lie because females do go in there when the line is too long. But that's a whole different story, though. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna lie, I've done that plenty of times, and I know a lot of female have because no who wants to wait on a long line when piss and pull up, ladies, let's go. Like,
Shame
but
on
that's
you,
a whole different
Missy.
story.
This sounds like you have done it, Missy. You've
Listen,
been in
I
the
have. I'm not
bathroom.
gonna lie. Have you not been to some of these clubs where the line is like around the front door? Like, no,
Hey,
we're not
no,
gonna go ahead and
listen.
wait on there. And
Let
we
me
have
tell you
guys that
something.
go ahead and be like, you know what, guys gotta wait until there's a couple of girls in there. Hold on, let them go ahead and use the bathroom. And they'll let us use the bathroom because they know we gonna go in, come out, do what we gotta do. And plus, in New York, there's plenty of places in New York where they have co-ed bathrooms in the clubs, so I'm used to that.
Hell no,
But when it comes to places like McDonald's and stuff like that. No, there's kids around. No, when you're in a regular club or whatever like that, that part I don't even mind because I'm used to that already.
No, I've been in the tight. Fuck it.
I'm sorry.
I was in a tight. The man bathroom was full, and I had to go. I
You
went right
see,
to the well.
you asked me, of course, you get permission. But like I said, in New York, there's plenty of clubs that were in New York where you had co-ed bathrooms. I mean, literally, you had men pissing in the urinals and the girls was pissing. You know, nobody was like, "Oh, there's a man in here." No, that's not the way it was. We went ahead and we used it. But like I said, when it comes to like restaurants and stuff like that, I'll be damned if I'm in the bathroom with a child or something and a freaking dude walk in there. That's not happening. Not happening.
But isn't it his right once he starts to transform into a woman to
No,
actually
you got
I
to
live
be a
the life
full
that he
woman.
wants?
Full woman.
I think for females that really like when it comes to, you know, I think that they need to go ahead and use it if they still have the equipment inside the men's room.
If
Now
you
I
still
can say
have,
this. If because you also have where, you know, people do get arrested and stuff like that. I think if they went through the full transformation, then the guys, if they went through the full
absolutely.
cutoff and everything, let them go to the female jail.
So
Because,
so
Yeah,
so so let me ask you,
he's a
if
female
you
now.
were in
Yeah.
prison, if you were in prison
uh huh.
with a guy who used to be a girl, would you be uncomfortable with it?
If he's fully female, no. Why would I be? No, because it's not like he can go ahead and do anything to a female.
He can't do
You
nothing
know
to
what I'm
you.
saying? If they're
And
not
you
gonna
guys
put
and you
somebody that
guys are
still has
saying to me,
equipment inside a female jail.
and you guys are saying to me then it will be okay if a man will get the transformation and get into women's sports.
No, no,
Now that I would say,
no,
you know, that's a little
no.
iffy. That is a
But
little
he's a
iffy
woman.
because
He's a
here's the
woman.
thing.
I'm
Here's
gonna
the
tell
thing,
you
though.
why. I'm gonna tell
Well,
you why.
one at a time. One
Be,
at a
be,
time.
be,
Go ahead,
be-
you first.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the end of the day, you still have male testosterone, and you will beat the shit out of a woman. As a matter of fact, the Olympics that passed what a couple years ago, right? The
Hmm.
female boxer, she was fighting the trans woman, and she quit the fight. She said because she had never been hit that hard. Because at the end of the day, that's a man. That's not a woman she's fighting. She was fighting a
And what do you,
man.
and what do you think, Misty? What do you think about that situation? Same thing to
I
you.
think, I mean, it might sound a little weird, but I think that there are some petite males, you know, and I think that if they have gone through the full transformation, then they should be allowed to compete with females.
No,
Because I mean,
I
hold on,
disagree.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I let you talk, punk. I let you talk. So, but I
I'm
think
confused.
that like when it comes to boxing, that it's a little different because yes, the guys do tend to hit a little harder, you know. But you do have some females that will whip a dude's ass. However, I'm
But
not going to put 170 pounds of man on top of
oh,
150-pound with boxing. No, if
so
anything, I would say make their ass even.
okay, so you telling me, right? I go through the whole transformation, get my penis come off. I'm identified as a woman, right?
Okay.
Hold on. We both play. We gonna take boxing out because we know you can get your ass whooped in boxing. Let's
But
go.
there's been a
Let's
situation.
go.
Don't mean
Let's
to
go
cut you off,
football, right?
but
Uh
there's
huh.
Now,
been a situation.
now you
Right.
coming across that line. I'm a man transferred to a woman. You are a
Okay.
woman. You come across that, I'm gonna lay your ass out.
Well, here's the thing. I think that it has to do with weight also. I think that if you
It
take
ain't got nothing to do with it.
150, no,
Wait,
it
wait,
does. Because if
high.
you take
It does.
120
It does.
pounds and 120 pounds man, 120 pounds female, you're at even, you know,
Yeah, but my testosterone level is way higher than yours. I'm gonna
Well,
let y'all
no,
answer
it
Nah,
it.
might not. Well, I don't pretty much think it. I think it's like a weight balance. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like I think it's a weight balance. Like I would say, let's go ahead and see. Hey, can you look up how much the trans woman was with the boxer that he's talking about? Can we find that out? What the weight category was?
go ahead, While you do that, me and Missy, if you could, me and Missy, let's go into the comments. Let's see what's up with this. Let's see what they're gonna say. And shout out to everybody joining us tonight. Shout
Unc,
out
was
to
you eating on the podcast?
yeah, he's being unprofessional right now. He want all day to eat. While Uncle's looking for that, Missy, go ahead and read this one for me. Let's answer the comments here.
This one with Unc is so unprofessional eating during the podcast.
Yeah,
Unc, what you
unprofessional.
was eating and why didn't you share it?
First of
I'm
all,
saying.
I definitely. Let's go to the next one, Missy. Let's go down the line while he look for that. That would
Let's
we can
see,
go.
Lewis. This is a who? Harmer sup? What is that?
Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy. That's my
Oh,
boy.
okay.
My boy. And shout out to Capone,
Sup,
my
y'all?
brother. You see y'all.
Hey, what's
What's up?
going
What's up?
on?
We in the building. Hey, before we go any further, I like to make an announcement. So there was a rumor. Now I ain't gonna say where and when, but there was a rumor that I am not who I say I am. Missy, can you please verify who the hell I am?
Oh, you jumped from the start. Listen. Can't nobody say that Jump has been there with me since I was pleasant. Okay, I would say pleasant. I would say a prospect, whatever you want to call it. That he was there. He was one of like pretty much one of the first people that I introduced to. He has always been real with me. Never faded the funk. Hey, my brother from another mother. I love him to death. If somebody say that he is not who he says he is, then you just don't know him. And that's all I'm
Ah,
gonna say.
now you know. Let's go to the next comment. Capone again, and shout out to my boy Capone.
Anywhere a kid has access to the bathroom, best not allow the deceptions to access.
Mm,
That would be correct. I can only say this. Like I think maybe I do trust a lot. If it doesn't look right, or you know what they say, if it doesn't look right, if it doesn't smell right, it ain't right.
that's for sure.
Okay.
That's
So
for
if I go ahead and I see like a butchy, masculine looking, not looking like, what they supposed to be, then no, I'm not gonna I'm gonna be like, yo, what are you doing?
that's
You
right. Let's
know.
go.
But
Let's go.
most of the time, you have transgenders that look better than females. You are not coming in here looking like you got
Whoa,
like,
whoa, whoa,
a
whoa,
12
whoa,
o'clock
whoa, whoa,
shadow.
whoa,
Hold
whoa,
on,
whoa,
hold on,
whoa.
hold on. You're not going to
I
come
think
into the
we go
bathroom with
there.
a 12 o'clock shadow thinking that you coming in there. No, that's not
But
happening.
did you just say that some of them look
You're
better than
damn right.
women?
Listen, do you
listen,
do
listen.
you not see
Some
some of
the
these?
ones who got
Listen, we are
the,
not
the
even going to
ones
go
the
ahead and
ones
fade
who
the funk like that.
listen.
There's some of
The
these
ones who
females
got that
that
money,
are on
the ones who
TikTok
got
and
that
stuff.
money,
Absolutely not.
Yes,
the
Absolutely
ones who
not.
got that money,
Absolutely
they
yes,
not.
next change.
Absolutely not. No
yes. What? I'm
transgender
not trying to
looks
hear that.
better
Some of them
than a
got better
real
bodies
thing.
than us females because they got the money
No
for it. They
way.
got the
They
breast,
got
they
No
the
got the
ones who
way.
got
butt.
that money.
Yes.
No way.
They
No
shaved
way.
down the Adam's apple. What?
How you
Dude,
think Dr. Miami got so famous?
dude, come on. He ain't get them from all them bleach blonde butch bodies, that's for sure.
Exactly. How you think that?
No, no. Mm-mm. Nope, nope. Sorry. Nope.
Nah. You know
But,
what? I
but,
gotta
but, but, but,
disagree
but
with
back
you.
to that boxer. She's 5'10", and she's a lightweight welterweight fighter.
Which
The
the
trans.
the
The,
actual
the,
female?
no, the trans fighter.
Okay. And how much does she weigh?
I think it's like 135.
Okay. And how much did the female weigh?
135, 135. And the thing, the problem was
Yo,
that
fix your mic, bro.
naturally.
Fix your mic, Jim. Fix your mic, Jim. You sounded like a robot. Jump, fix your mic. No. You hear me now? No. No, but it still sounds messed up though.
Let's go back into this. Let's go back to what he's saying. Yeah.
Meaning lady dude. I like that, Capone. Lady dude. Well, I mean, you can say what they
Lady
are, but some
dude.
of them are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not even gonna go ahead. I can't lie. I cannot lie. There are a hell of a. Listen, you know how many freaking. And I don't think that when you are, all done up and stuff, that you should be lying to the guys. I think that they should go ahead and be able to know the fact, hey, I am trans or whatever like that. You can't go ahead and win them all the time. You'll have some that won't care, but I don't think that that they should be lying to the men either.
That's how you get your ass whooped.
Listen, and then you have a lot of guys now. I mean, a lot of
They don't
trans
care.
females. You have a lot of trans females that look like dudes, and some of them be cute as hell too.
No,
So
women
I'm
know
not.
that.
I can't. No, I'm dead serious. Like, yo, I be seeing them on TikTok all the time. Between TikTok and Instagram, and they be talking and stuff, and then next thing you know, another video comes. They're like, "Oh, who I was before." A freaking little girl with pink tails and stuff like that. Meanwhile, they got a full beard and all. Dude, I'm telling you,
You know who started
some of
that?
them be making a sister be like, "Huh."
You
I'm
know who
just
started
saying.
that? Remember Cher? Didn't Cher's daughter start that with the beard?
Yeah, yeah. What's
And
her
you
name?
saying,
Chastity?
and you
Chastity or
saying the
something like
women
that?
Chastity
have,
or something like that, yeah.
And I think that she goes by. Does she go by Bono now or something like that?
I don't know. I didn't follow her because now she want to be a woman again.
Does she?
Yeah.
Is it because of all the weight she lost?
No, she said something with the hormone pills she had to take.
So it's
She
making her want to turn back?
make her turn back. Yeah, she said the hormone pills and all the bullshit she had to go through. Now she want to be. It's too late now. You look like a
No,
oh
it's
you look
never
like
man,
a
too late because
whole
she did.
man.
I don't think she cut her boobs off and stuff.
No, I don't know.
I don't think so.
but either way,
Oh,
you
they fought in the 147.
they fought 147.
Hmm.
He
Yeah,
was a lot stronger than her.
he's a
You
lot
know, they
stronger than
did,
her at 147.
he busted her up. What are you talking
He
about?
was, he was beating her ass. That
He
I
girl,
think
was
she would have got her
pushing
ass
her
beat regardless if
until
it was a man or a woman.
not
what
really, not really. We don't
I
know.
think I
We
think
don't know.
I think I think that a woman division should be women division. Okay.
The women,
Men's, of
right?
course, men's and transcendsites into their own little thing because it's not fair.
I think.
It's
Listen,
definitely not fair.
if you want to be a trans woman, right? I think they should open up a division for trans
That's what
women
I
to
said.
fight. You fight
Yeah,
another trans
No,
woman.
that
let
would
them
be
get at
smart.
it.
That would be
Let
a
them
good
get
thing
at
to
it.
do too. That would be a good thing. But then that
Misty,
would be a whole
I'm gonna
new
put you in the ring.
award section.
I'm gonna put you in the
It
ring,
would
Misty.
be, but
You're
it's
gonna put
even
who in the
fair.
ring?
You.
Me?
Yeah. You got that manly look
Man,
tonight.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You got that manly look.
I'm a
So
lover, not a fighter.
we agree
Hey,
here
hey,
of certain
tell
things.
Missy, fight me in the bed.
All
Oh
right,
man.
I'll take the motherfucker down.
I, st- I think it's okay. I think it's okay if you want to change your appearance and be who you want to be after a certain age, of course, not younger. because as I said when I opened up this podcast, that some kids know for sure and some don't. It's kind of messed up that they have to take all this stuff and then find out later on that they don't want to be that way. And then what? You
Well, that's
change
why
your
I said
name, you change your appearance, and now you want to go back. A lot of the suicides happens because of this. Majority of it. People get
no. A
depressed,
lot of the
people don't
suicides
know.
happen. Hold on. A lot of the suicides happen because they don't get support of their family.
These kids are weak.
That's why, huh?
These kids are weak.
No, hey, it's not that they're weak. They're already getting bullied from in school. Okay. They're already being cast as an outsider. And then when they go home, it's like, oh, you can't be this, you can't be that. That's a lot of pressure for kids. I think,
It
I
is, it
mean,
is, it is.
I
kids
agree
should
with
be
him. See,
able to go ahead
even
and be
Capone
themselves.
says that we should have a trans division. Thank you,
We
bro.
said that. Yeah,
That's
he's right.
right.
Capone is
Have
right.
Yeah,
a
that
trans
would be,
division. He's right.
yeah, yeah, I could see that. But I think that kids should not have to be afraid to be who they are. That they should be able to go ahead and love who they want to
Listen,
love
And
and
that's
not be
cool.
judged on it.
And that's
but
okay.
come on,
That's okay.
you listen. You know, I know, Jump know. In school, kids are mean.
Oh,
You
yes, they
gotta get
are.
tough.
Oh, yeah,
But
they are.
these kids are weak.
But you know
You
what? A
talk
lot of kids are weak like that because they can't go ahead and talk to their people. Because I tell you what, I've always told my kids, I don't care if you're straight, gay, love who you love, or whatever like that. I am not going to go ahead and be like, oh, don't bring home this or don't bring home that. No, you love who you want to love, and I will back you up all the way. And let somebody go ahead and tell my kids something for loving somebody else. And even if somebody go ahead and come out to the street, oh, like I've seen so many freaking TikTok people that they like, oh, that they don't have no family because their mother and father disowned them because they're gay or whatever. No, that is your kid.
Listen,
You carried that kid for 9 months. How do you go
I,
ahead and turn your back on your kid?
I don't have a
You got a
problem
point
if
there. You
if
got
you
a point there.
gay,
You
if you're
shouldn't you
gay
shouldn't
or
turn your
you're a
back.
lesbian, be a gay. If you're a gay man, just be a gay man. If you're a lesbian, just be a lesbian. All this changing and this shit is just it's unreal. Like
Listen, you have people that are bi. They like both. They like both. They like both
okay,
worlds. You know.
and there's nothing wrong with that. They ain't trying to become somebody else.
No, they're
Well,
not.
well, well, just hold on. Just to set things straight here, I'm going to say there's nothing wrong with being what you want to be. I personally don't rock like that. I don't know about these two because they sound like they have experience.
Jump. I have experience with friends. I have
No, I,
experience with friends, and I love my friends. Okay,
I
but
got
no,
I have gay friends, but that just because I have gay friends, I'm secure about who I am, sexuality. So I don't care what you like.
that's-
My gay
That's
friends
right.
respect
That's
me,
right.
and I
That's what
respect them.
matters the most.
yep.
That's it.
Forget about the rest. Worry about yourself.
But
And
the gay
the
friends that
point
I
with
have, they're gay. They ain't
Hmm.
trying
Mhm.
to be nobody else but gay. They listen. I got gay male friends. And I got gay female friends. They ain't trying to be nothing else.
And they're nice
Uh,
They ain't
people.
trying.
They're
They ain't trying to
people.
change.
They're people.
They,
They're
they
people.
just
You
gay
know what I'm saying?
people,
They're
well,
people.
and
they
there's
are
nothing.
people, but why can't their own families go ahead and treat them that way?
Well, it
You know,
depends. The
because
old school
society tell
society.
us that it's wrong, and that
Yeah.
gay being gay is wrong, and and that's what we were raised on.
Anyway, we got a special guest up in here tonight. He's a doctor. He's a physician. He's everything we need up in here. Let's all welcome and let's give a big round of applause. Hold on now. Let me get this because I want to do this right, y'all. That's right. Y'all in for a great, great treat. His name is Big Unk. Big Unk, welcome to the show, bro. Woo, 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 woo. What do you think about gender? What do you think about young kids wanting to change their gender? What age should they be able to change their gender?
In my house, you don't have a
You know,
choice until you 18. I'm gonna make these.
Missy,
I'm gonna
Yes,
make these choices for you. Okay, if you want to be gay, that's fine. That's fine, but we ain't changing nothing
he's from the
until
OG.
you able on your own. Period.
And he's right, Missy?
mm-hmm.
Unless you up and living your life where you got a job, where you're supporting yourself, then if you still feel that way, go ahead and do it. But
I will definitely say that.
not at a young age of 13. I'm not saying 5, because of course that's ridiculous, right? Not
I
at
was born
5,
this way.
not at
Bullshit.
13, not even
No,
at
no.
18. I'm
Hold on.
saying
It
older.
is it is born this way because like I said, you can love who you want. That does not, let's just get this clear.
It's a
We're not
25.
talking about that,
I agree.
what we're saying is if you want to change your gender, go through the whole
Yeah.
transformation,
Go through the whole
do
thing.
so when you're able to go ahead and pay for it yourself. Okay? If you want to love who you want to love before
That's all.
18, then that's on you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
on
Go
you.
be who you need to be. But pay, like, I know when I was younger, I was like, "Oh, I want a tattoo and this and that." My mom was like, "No, you're not getting a tattoo until you can pay for it yourself." So I had to wait until I was 18, even though I've been working since I was 14. But I'm not going to go ahead. She said, "Not until you're 18." Okay.
And,
After
and,
18, I got myself tatted up and I was good. But I
and,
paid for it on my own.
and I believe that Capone said age 25, which for me, that's a reasonable age
That is
because
reasonable because
now
you're
you
off your
know
parents'
who you
insurance at
are
that
and what
time.
you want.
At that
And
time,
you know what?
exactly.
And it's so easy. I looked it up today. It's so easy to get these kind of surgeries done, or the hormone steroids thing. It's so easy. You just got to go through your insurance. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but you go through your insurance. They accept it right away. They give you like a half an hour interview. Boom, you're done, and you getting it done. But there was a case of a young girl who did this, right? She went through the class and she did what she had to do. She went to the doctor, she went to the psychiatrist. The psychiatrist went ahead and filled out the paperwork. The following week, the insurance go ahead and said, "You're all good." And she started to take the hormone stuff. Now, what happened later on was kind of tragic because as she was turning into a man, she decided at her age that she wanted to turn back to a girl. Now, she had to move out of the city that she was in because she wanted a new start. All right. The parents wasn't really supporting her, and I could just imagine how it is in your mind that you're confused. You don't know what you want to be, a girl or a boy one day. How does that tackle your body? How does it tackle your body? You confused. You could go pee 1 minute and, oh man, it ain't there no more. Let me go sit down. So it's very, very, if you're gonna do it, in other words, just make sure that's what you want to do. Make sure that's what you want to do because
Yeah, because some things are irreplaceable. They say that everything is pretty much irreplaceable, but I think
yeah,
some things are irreplaceable.
well, you got to not only got to change your name, and there were some cases that I heard also that the courts did not want the courts did not grant them the change of their names. You're a girl and you still called Joey or Marcus.
Don't say that. Don't
Oh,
say. Don't say.
You could be
that hit a nerve right there. That hit a nerve right there. So, Marcus, tell me.
Marcus. Yo, go ahead and read Capone's other thing up in here. I just put it up there. If you can't
Oh,
Say
buy
if
what?
you
out,
can't buy alcohol, you definitely ain't doing a procedure. Facts.
that's true.
My man.
That's true.
My man.
That's true. You cannot buy alcohol now to the what? The age of 21.
Correct.
21.
And so I think a surgery, if you're going to do a surgery like that, I think they should go through a longer process because it's life changing. It's
I
life
think
changing.
between 21 and 18, I think that you pretty much, even though it's like, what, a 3, 4 year difference. So I think that that does give you time to actually think about it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then on
yeah.
top of that, because I'm not even, you know what? We can't even say alcohol because, if you go to other countries, you can drink at like 18, or is it like England or something that you could start drinking wine at 15?
Something like that.
At
Something like
13.
that.
At
Look at
13,
But
you
that.
can
us,
drink wine.
So,
but us, I understand us in this panel as men. I understand here why a woman wants to be a man. I totally understand. Us as
and I
men.
understand on this panel why a man wants to be a woman. Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
I, with the
Okay,
shit
can't
that y'all
answer
go
that.
through as women, I don't think I want those problems.
Yeah, but
I
y'all are
wouldn't
not
want to
going
be a
through what we
woman.
do.
I
You
definitely
see,
don't
that's
want
the
to be a
difference,
woman.
though.
Exactly.
But here's the thing,
Exactly.
though. Here's the thing, though. Guys that transform into women are not going to go through what we go through. Y'all not
That's
giving
true.
birth.
Like what?
No.
Like
And you
what?
ain't got no
Y'all not
period.
Like
giving
what?
birth. Y'all not
You ain't
having
get,
your period.
you got a period.
So, I mean, y'all not going through, y'all not going to go through menopause.
Mhm.
But
So,
some men do.
shut. That's your own menopause. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I don't know the way things are going nowadays with all the technology. Don't be surprised if they would go through that. Then
Listen,
what?
the only thing I can say is that there's a hell of a lot of men out there that act like bitches already, so they might as well go ahead and freaking get the change. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it out
Missy,
there because I know quite a few.
Missy, Capone is saying, yeah, if they're serious about it,
Still 25 is
25 is
still, I
still
agree.
young. It
Yeah,
is
but
still young.
25 is it's young, but you're at that
You
age
still at that
where
age where you can
now
make a decision and stay with
you
him.
you
Hopefully,
you pretty much
hopefully.
you're at that age where you're starting your life. Now just granted that the choice that you just made, you gotta live with that. You just
Yeah, you
at
gotta live
25,
with it.
you just started. You
You
gotta
gotta
live
be a
with that.
female. Gotta be a female. Missy, yeah, I
And
can
my
And
son,
imagine Missy as a man. Missy, what would be the first thing you would do if you were a man?
she
Besides pee in
hey,
the
listen,
street.
if I was a
Besides
man,
pee
I
in the
would see
street.
how many donuts I could fit on my penis. That's for sure. Then
Oh,
I'd go
gee.
ahead.
Missy,
oh,
Missy,
so you just gonna be a big dick.
Missy, you just earned the first time out of the night, Missy. You get out of here. Out of all the things, she could put donuts on her wingling. Oh man, Missy. I don't
Oh
believe
my
you would do
god.
something like that.
Basically, you
Let me
got
ask you a question. Let's turn this around to Unc now. Unc, if you and not, I'm not calling nobody, this is just for fun, okay? Unc, if you were a woman, what would be the first thing you want to do?
I can't say because I ain't never thought that far. I ain't never thought about being a woman.
Oh damn. So you telling me I'm the only one that thought about it?
My my exact point. I just proved that we can't answer that. But
Oh
Misty
my
went ahead
god.
and
I'm
answered
saying
that.
this.
Keep going,
Wait
Misty.
a minute,
Keep
wait a
going.
minute. Just to
Keep
show you that
going.
I've thought about it, I want to drink a lot of water and then piss on the sidewalk and see if I can write my name. Oh,
Oh, look what Capone put. Look what Capone put. Capone put what there? Homemade donuts or store bought? Go ahead, Missy. Answer the question.
Whichever fits, bro. Whichever fits. I'm hoping that it won't be no store, but because those holes are small.
Yeah. Listen, you listen, you would do porn. You
Oh
would do
my
Yeah,
god,
you be a bomb man.
she
You would be a
she
bomb
she
man.
hey, she'll be doing them BBC porn.
dude! Like I will literally be slapping bitches in the face with it. Take that.
With the donuts, huh? You just the
Oh my god! I want to be the one that they do the TikTok where they go ahead and they hold the towel open. All you hear is pop, 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 pop. Yep, that's what.
we getting banned. We getting banned. Y'all worried about getting banned off this topic we were talking about. We getting banned off
Hey,
of donuts and Missy.
she said,
Donut shops are gonna be after us.
Oh my
We
god!
getting donuts, man. Oh my
can I
god,
get
man.
can I get some of that guap guap? Can I get some of that guap?
Oh my
Can I
goodness
ask you a
gracious!
question? Can I
Yes.
ask you a question? What kind of donuts?
They were-
Chocolate, vanilla,
that part don't matter.
Boston cream.
Hey, she look like she wants some of them Krispy
Hey.
Kreme donuts.
Hey, Misty, your mom must be laughing right about now, saying, "I never knew that about Missy." Mom, we ain't know that about Missy neither.
Yo, I was not expecting that answer.
I wasn't expecting that. I was hoping she would say, "Well, I don't know. I never thought about it." But man, she took a left turn on that one, man.
Oh my gosh!
And I proved the point because I asked Unc what would be the first thing he'll do if he was a woman. He was like, I don't know, I never thought about it. But Missy
Listen,
answered that, and she
I
gave
think
description on how
guys.
she's gonna do it.
Listen, I think that's a lie. I think guys do think about it. I think the first thing they would do first would be going ahead and playing with their titties, see if they could go ahead and freaking kiss them or lick them or
Absolutely
whatever.
not.
I think that they would go ahead and do that. They
Absolutely
would
not.
definitely be flicking their shit down there, be like, "Oh,
Absolutely
what
not.
is this?" Yes,
Mm-mm. Absolutely
yes.
not. The
Oh,
first thing
definitely.
I wouldn't even think about it. Heck no.
Missy,
Oh,
what
Missy,
is wrong with you tonight?
I don't know what Missy be doing at that time. You be dreaming of donuts. You've been
listen,
thinking about this
listen.
for a very long time, haven't you, Missy?
No, that just came up on the top of my head. I tell you, I think fast, man. I think fast.
Oh my
So
god.
you so you think a guy wants to be a woman, he want to play with his teddies.
I think that's the first thing that he would do because they would be like, "Oh my god, look at these things!" Especially if they have a nice cup size too. I think that you guys would.
You think he can roll his legs back and eat his own pussy?
You know
No,
what? I'm gonna go ahead
ain't no
and
female could
not
go
show
ahead and
my
do that.
face on this
I
one
don't even
because
think
man,
one of those contortionists can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
However, guys, some contortionist males can go ahead and do that to themselves. I've seen that.
That's disgusting. That
what?
is
I've
disgusting.
seen that.
I don't listen. We
No,
gonna
I
get
never
off of
even
that
heard of that.
because
Oh yeah.
I do
Oh
not
Never
yeah.
want
heard
to
of
think
that.
of a
No, I'm
man
not
sucking
doing.
his
You
own
know what?
penis.
I'm
That's
gonna go ahead. There's
No,
a
heck no.
video. This guy was interviewing
don't say
this
no
other
video.
man.
Don't say no
I don't
No,
even want
video.
to see
no,
myself
no. This
naked.
guy was
Imagine that.
interviewing this other man, and he was like, "What is the craziest thing you ever did?" And he was like, "I sucked my own stuff." And the guy was like, "Yep, I went ahead and I did it." And I was like, "So you go ahead and use those fingers. Google. I'm
Well,
telling you, you got those male contortionists that can really do that.
cool.
They don't need a
I'm
chick."
good. I'm good.
Cool beans.
I'm
Officially,
good.
after
I'm
tonight,
not
your
saying
name
that
will
I
be
saw
Donut.
it, but I'm saying that
Well,
it's
what's
out
up?
there.
Something you got something in your eye?
It's a little hot up in here.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We are totally off subject right now.
You started it with the donut.
No, you asked me. You asked me what would I
Wait,
do if I was the man. So you
wait.
started it.
You gonna go from donuts to men sucking their own penis? This is
She
getting
knows
crazy.
she needs her own show on this one.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
with donuts. I tell you. So yeah, man. Going
I'm
back
gonna
to the
send y'all a
topic,
box of
man.
donuts, okay? And then you can go ahead and
Okay.
decide for yourself how
I
many
would
you can
never
hold.
eat another
You,
donut in my life after tonight.
you, you, you,
Every time I look
you
at
have
donut, I would
ruined,
think about
you
what you
have
said.
ruined my donut experiences.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. No more donuts for me. No more.
Listen, listen. I bet you when we get off of here, y'all going right to Walmart or whatever and try to get those donuts. Because don't the WalMarts have the 13 in a box. Ah, in case you forgot that. See how many you can stack.
Oh man. Shout out to Capone. He's saying he's got to go. I can't read it because it looks blurry. Missy, go ahead, finish
He
this thing.
said, "I gotta run and get back at it. It was good seeing you. All fly. What? Hold on. Ah, there goes the
FYI.
glasses. If I had surgery done, I would see a psychiatrist because I'd be figuring that shit all day. You see? You
Man, it's a bunch of I know a bunch of wackos.
Thank you,
Donut
Capone. And at
slinging
least he's
themselves all
truthful
day.
about it. I told you. What did I say? I said y'all be playing with the titties, or y'all be down there flickering that shit. See
Man,
how make it work. Okay,
nah,
be like,
I'm
look,
good. I'm
I'm a
good.
freaking
I'm good.
female for a day. You want to know how? At least by the time you go ahead and be back to a male, you be good.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good.
I'm
I'm
just
good.
saying.
Mm-mm.
Am I wrong? Like,
Yeah,
come
you're
on.
wrong. You're absolutely wrong.
Mm-mm. I'm
Don't you
telling
think
you.
she wrong for that? Don't you think she wrong? Imagine she would
Hell
never work.
no. Listen. If I was a guy for a day, I would definitely make sure I know how to go ahead and take care of what I need to take care of. So that way, when I flip back to a girl and I get back to the guy to see the guy, then I know what I'm doing.
So you
I
go
used
ahead
to
and
make
jack
you go,
yourself
huh?
off. That's what you saying?
What? I'm man. I sure as hell would. I gotta know how it work. I gotta know how it work.
Let me pull up this disclaimer one more time because I want everybody to know that I had nothing to do with this.
Listen, if you didn't hear
Nothing
it
to
the
do
first
with
time, you're
this.
gonna hear it again. No one's safe. No
Oh
one's
my
safe,
god.
my
Oh,
dude.
Not even the donuts.
Not even the donuts. How did the guy say? Time to make the donuts.
Nah, nah, nah.
God,
So
you
it,
killed
it,
the goddamn
yeah, you
donuts.
killed the whole vibe. We had a storyline and now that thing went. You can't do
Now all
nothing but
everybody
look.
want to talk about are the donuts.
Yeah, the donut situation killed it.
Listen,
Yeah, I
don't let me
appreciate
come
that.
back next week and y'all talking about, oh yeah, well I did the donuts and I got about 5 or 6 of them on there. I mean, I think 5 or 6 is not bad. Have you ever stocked 5 or 6 donuts? That's pretty tall. I'm just saying.
You see?
To answer your question, no. I've never thought of that. Have you, Unc? Have you ever thought of that, Unc?
Never.
Never.
You know
Only
what?
Missy
Y'all
in
ain't
her
never think
manly
about it,
way.
but you're thinking about it now.
I bet you I'm not.
The, the only thing that I have that I've done the ruler. Never done no donuts.
Oh my God, we're not even going to
Oh
talk
my
about the
God.
ruler. My
Wait a
nephew,
minute. This is a Misty
my poor
show.
little
Hold on.
nephew.
This is
Check
a
this out.
Misty
Wait, wait,
show.
wait,
Go ahead.
wait, wait, wait. Check. So my nephew, he's so cute. He went ahead and he measured his little ping ping. He was like, "Oh, it's like 2 inches long on a little measuring stick." It was so cute. Don't leave me out here by myself now.
Uh,
Listen, did you hear that about my nephew? He's so
yeah, we
cute.
heard every
Yeah,
bit
we
of
heard
it.
that.
I left you by
We
yourself. Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
so
It was
cute.
funny.
Isn't he cute? I'm like, he's at that age where he wants to know how big his thing is. Like, what in the world is wrong with you? Is
So,
that the
so
age? He's like 9 years old. Is that the age where you guys
oh
start measuring?
no, that's the age
no.
where you start
Yeah, well, you
when you
started
that's when you get
measuring
your first
in your
hard on.
nephew. No, I
Oh
don't know
That's when
about
you
no,
that.
I hope not.
that's when you
Anyway,
when
I
it
want to
and
show
listen,
y'all.
it floats in the tub. Frozen.
Oh Lord, Uncle, really? You getting banned for life, Uncle. I
Oh
ain't
my
seen you
god.
an invite ever.
Hey,
Oh
don't
my
act like.
god.
Wait, hold on.
Listen, the
Don't
doctor's
act
in
like.
session. He's telling us.
Don't act like when you was 9 years old, you wasn't playing with that submarine. God damn it, don't act like it.
Hey, what is that song? The little submarine. The little.
Oh my God. You guys are too much. I'm gonna show y'all a clip. I'm gonna show you the most nicest clip ever. So the other day, this is it
Why are
right
you saying
here.
sorry, Mom?
Sorry, Mom.
Why are you sorry?
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom.
Why are you saying sorry, Mom?
Sorry, Mom.
Are you because you're being naughty?
Naughty.
Mm-hmm.
If this. Ooh, sorry, Mom.
Okay.
Please.
You want? What do you want?
Please.
Please what?
Please.
Please what? What do you want?
Please. Please.
Please what?
Please.
You want my cellular phone?
Saba, please.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, he's so cute. I want to hug him.
He loves the cellular phone. The other
Hi.
day, he's 6 years old, and the other day he wanted the cellular phone, so she made him ask for the cellular phone, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna put that on the podcast so you can see it."
He's so
I'm trying to get.
cute.
He's 6 years old, man. I love when they're that age. So I looked at the video and I thought, man, a 6 year old, is innocent. He, and the cutest things they do ever, man.
Oh
You
yes.
know,
Oh yes.
Uncle, yeah, you ever have a story like that, Uncle? Your kids, Uncle?
Oh, my kids have seen so many stories. Them little cats, man. When they was that age, them little cats.
They, they're innocent with that age, and that's why I say, man, no matter what, man, your kid wants to be in his life, either football player or you want to be a cheerleader or whatever. You got to show them support. You can't not forget, who they are, and it's them being seen, them being safe, and not being judged is the most important part that you could give as a parent to your kids,
Hmm.
because you brought them
Are
here,
you
you
crying?
know through the grace of
Who?
who.
Jump. Are you
I'm not
crying?
crying. No, I ain't crying. That's Missy. She's crying because she's thinking about the donuts. She wants the show to be finished so she can try the donut situation.
No. Oh my
Sound like you
goodness
sound like you was
gracious.
having a moment over there for a minute.
Nah. I wasn't having no moment, man. We just
All
having some
right, I'm
fun
just
here.
checking.
Nah, I'm
I
good.
do
I'm
agree
good.
with you, Jump. I think that the children, I think that we need to be more supportive for our kids. I think that we need to show them, guide them. We need to be there for them, of course. But
Absolutely.
we also need them to be able to express themselves and not shun them for it.
But how to express himself, that's when you
Anyway,
step in. But that's when you step in as a parent and you
I was
show
open.
them
I let my
how
kids
to express
you
their way.
come to me.
there's okay. There's a difference, and it's just the same way that you go ahead and tell your kids. It's not what you say; it's how you say it.
It's how you say it.
Okay.
Right.
That's
So
true.
it's the same thing with expressing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them be, if it's not endangering others, if it's not endangering themselves, then let them express themselves. It's not for them to go
Hmm.
ahead and be loud or rude or whatever. No, that's not the type of expression that we want. However, we want them to be able to go ahead and be who they are. We don't want them to go ahead and have to hide it. Nobody should have
Right.
to hide who they are.
That is true.
Missy, you got kids, you got boys?
Me?
Yeah, you
I
got
have a
boys?
boy and a girl.
That's
Now
where you
your
learned the
son come
donut
home
thing
and say,
from?
"Mom, I'm gay."
I will love him either which way. He already knows this. I've told him this plenty of times, just the same way I told my daughter. I mean, they're straight, but if they go ahead and tomorrow they'd be like, you know what? I found a boyfriend. If he says I found the boyfriend or she says I found the girlfriend, I would still love them no matter what. As long as that
As
person is
should,
treating
as
my
should.
kids the way they need to be treated, then go by all means. How
As
do
should.
what you need
Yeah,
to do.
do what you need to do
Absolutely.
and love these kids, no matter
How
what
could I go ahead and tell my kids like, no, I can't accept that. But meanwhile, I have friends that are gay. That I can't do that. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? That's like being a racist and then still talking about, oh, I have black friends.
I, I
It's
gotta
like
And
know
it's true.
they got a
And it's
black
that
friend.
true.
don't that
And
don't
it's
go.
true.
That
And it's
don't
true.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, I know some gay
Absolutely.
people and friends of mine, and they're great people. They're great people to society.
Yeah.
You know, they do great things. They're managers. I know one who's a mother. You know what I mean?
I know
Adopted a
plenty. All
kid.
my gay friends are mothers,
And,
like
yeah,
mothers, fathers. And the thing is, also, like, I'm not even going to say this. Well, yeah, I am going to say it. I think that gay people should be able to adopt. I don't think that they or have their own kids. You know what I'm saying? Because you could still produce. Guys could go ahead and inseminate. Artificial insemination or whatever. I don't believe that two gay men or two gay females are going to raise gay kids. They're going to be who they are, regardless if they're in a straight household or in a gay household. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't.
I
It does not. It does not mean like if gay people raise kids that they're automatically going to be gay. No, that's
no.
so not
I,
true.
I I agree that two gay people. Here's my problem with gay people adopting kids. I don't think two lesbians should adopt a boy.
and why not?
Why?
You don't you don't know how to
Why
raise them.
not?
You don't know how to raise them.
Oh, I am so
That's
No.
not going to say that
very,
because you
You
know
you
very.
don't know
what?
how to raise
I
them.
have I have lesbian couples, okay, that all they had was boys. All they had was boys. And you know what? They have
A
grown
woman
men
can't
now.
teach a boy how to be a man. I'm sorry.
What? That's
A
like saying
woman
a
can't
single
teach.
mother cannot go ahead and teach a boy how to be a man. And let me tell you, my son is so much a man. Okay, and I raised my
Yes,
son on my own.
but there's things that you can't teach him.
Like what?
There's things that you
Donuts
can't
on his
teach
Like
him.
pee.
what?
Put
Like
donuts on
what?
his pee.
How to
Put
beat
donuts
his
on
meat? How to
No, no.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Does a mother tell her daughter how to go ahead and find her sexuality? Does a father always tell his son how to go ahead and use a sock?
But
Like,
Listen,
at the
I
same
mean,
time, but at the
we're
same
not going to go ahead
time,
and put that shit there. We're not going to do that. But we're not going to go ahead and say that a female cannot raise a man. Oh, yes, we
no,
can. Oh, yes,
no.
we can. We've done it for centuries.
You do it. Yes, I agree. Women do raise men, but you can't teach them how to be a man. You
Okay,
raise them
and
because
I would
you
like
raise
to
them
know.
because
I would like to know at what point is my son not a man? Because he's 24 now, and he's a hell of a man.
that's
So
because he's
it's
being
certain
raised by a
things
man.
that
no,
it's certain things.
he ain't being raised by no man. He was raised by his mama.
You sure?
I'm damn sure. And see, that's the thing though, because when it comes to single females, okay, and especially if they have a bitch for a male spouse, okay, that you still have to go ahead and be a man in the household, okay. Yeah, you do have to go ahead and teach your son how to be a man
But how can
How
you
you gonna
teach
do
him
that?
when you're not a
by
man?
teaching him. By teaching him,
How?
you go ahead and you
How?
teach
You're
him
not a
how to be
man.
one. What?
Women
How?
are different from
I'm
men.
not a
Women
man,
are
but I sure
different.
as hell will teach him how to be one. You go ahead and what are the fundamentals? Go ahead and make sure you don't disrespect females. You go ahead and make sure you take care of your business. How do you not? The only thing I can't go ahead and teach him is how to go ahead and screw a female. That's about it. But I can go ahead and talk to him about the birds and the bees.
The birds and the who?
The birds and the bees. Let me find out you don't know. You never got to talk about the birds and the bees.
And for argument's sake, there is some women who do great jobs and actually do a better job than a man. Some men act like females.
That's it.
They can't teach
Thank
their
you.
kids how to
and,
be
Thank
a
you.
man if you
and
are
he's not a
female.
man. He ain't a
So
man.
then, how do you expect him
He,
to go ahead and
he,
teach my kid how to be a man when he's not even one?
because
But
he's not
vice
a
I did
man.
a hell of
versa.
a job.
But
But a
vice
man,
versa.
a real
There's
man who steps up and handles his business, you know,
You know what? And you know what? There might be a day where I might find that. But until then, I'm mother and father.
so
and, and
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Missy.
Yes.
Do you have daughters?
I have a
yes,
daughter.
she has a
Okay.
daughter.
I have a daughter
Wasn't
and a son. My daughter's 27, my son is
was
24.
wasn't it easier for you as a woman to raise your daughter, or was it harder to raise the daughter than the son?
I no, it was to me it was the same. It was easy for both.
It was
It
easy
was
for both.
easy for both because I mean, I already know, the female standpoint and honestly, like I had so many male best friends growing up that I had kind of like a male mentality already. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird to say, but like I pretty much know what my son should be doing. Growing up, like, hey, you want to
You
go
you
ahead?
have
Like,
you had great mother wits that raised a man. But you
yeah,
can't teach
yeah,
him how
if
to
you
be a
want to
man.
say that,
You
but you
can't
know
teach him how
what?
to be a man.
I'll tell you what.
You did what a mother bear does. She takes
So
care of
let me ask
cubs.
you. Let me ask you. If I can't teach my son how to be a man, then who the hell taught him?
Like I said, you had
Who
mother
taught him?
wits.
Who
You
taught him
did what
though?
you
But
did
he's
what you knew
he's
how.
he's a man though. He's a
You
man.
you did what you knew how
But
to
listen to
do.
what you just said though. Listen to what you just said.
You you
What exactly is my son then if I can't teach a man how to be a man? What
can't teach a boy how
exactly?
to be a man.
I taught a boy how to be a man. I taught him the fundamentals of what a man should be doing. I taught a man to go ahead. I said, listen, I even told him, look, because my son is a handsome person. Okay. He is very handsome. And I told him, listen, if you're going to go, one of the first things I swear, when I went to college, when he went to college, I said, Papa, I know you're gonna be getting ass out there because I know he is. He's a good looking boy. He's a good looking boy. He looks like his mama. I'm sorry, he's a male version of me, but he's way cuter. You know what
Oh
I'm saying? He's
Lord.
6'1". He's freaking cute. So I say, you know what, Papa? I said, you go to college. I said, make sure you don't get. I had rules for him. You know what I'm saying? I said, one, you same thing with my daughter, you know what I'm saying? But my son, I said, it's okay to be a hero. Okay. If you go to a party or whatever and you see some chick that's like drunk or whatever, you grab her friends. Don't go by yourself because you don't want to go ahead and get caught up in some stuff like that. I say you make sure you go with her friends and you walk them to walk them back to her thing and make sure you lock the door behind you. Do not bring your friends with you because you don't want those type of problems. Okay, those are rules I told him. I said if you walk into a room and you see some chick passed out getting gangbanged, it's okay to get her out of there. Okay, do not be one of those that go ahead and join in on the fun because we don't want that type of bullshit.
Maybe she
Okay,
wants the gangbang.
no, no, that not all. Man, I do an Uber. Let me tell you, I used to do Uber, right? And I used to pick up a lot of college kids. And the stories that I used to get, this one chick told me that, she was like really upset and stuff because she had went to a party, woke up freaking naked, didn't know where she was. And then come to find out people had pictures of her all over the whatchamacallit. Okay. And I was like, did you not talk to your parents? Like,
She went
because
there
my
getting
daughter,
high,
listen,
getting
my
high.
daughter knows. My daughter knows because that was one of the rules I told her. I said, one thing is, you don't go ahead. If somebody offers you a drink, go to the bar with them. Don't let them go ahead and get your drink. You go with them and you get your own drink. You know what I'm saying? Never turn your back on the drink. If you do not drink that drink. I said, if you see your friends getting messed up, get them the hell up out of there because that's what friends do, right? I
And
said, if
yeah,
you are
yeah,
drunk,
exactly.
I said, if you are drunk, make sure your friends get you out of there. Because I tell them, you tell them you got a crazy mother. If something happens to you, I'm setting that whole shit ablaze. And she could tell you that. She could
I,
tell you her
I
rules.
and I think it doesn't really matter if it's a man or a woman raising a kid, because I'm pretty sure that a lot of men would say the same thing that Missy is saying to their kids, woman and a young man. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's just
stop
all
it.
about
No,
foundation. Whatever
Stop it.
I think a
foundation is
lot of
put on
parents do
you.
Don't
talk to their
stop it.
kids when they go to college.
No, I'm
Like so
serious.
many
Stop
people
it.
got alcohol poisoning and this and that. I'm like, dude, like talk to your kids. Talk to your kids.
You know
Let
what?
them
I'm gonna
know
be
what
a
they're
bad
in
guy
for.
here. I'm gonna be a bad guy here. F it. I'm gonna be a bad guy. Missy,
Yeah, because you was full of shit just a
yeah,
minute
I'm gonna
ago.
be a bad guy. I'm gonna help Unc here because you listen. A man can teach a man better than a woman could teach a man,
Really?
because a
Yeah,
man
absolutely.
a man is a man.
Hmm.
I can't teach a woman how to be a woman, but I can teach a man how to be a man.
Why
Just like a
can't you
woman
teach a woman how
cannot
to be a
teach
how
a
why can't you
woman.
teach a girl how to be a
I can't
girl?
teach her how to douche. I can't teach her how to
I
douche.
can teach her
I can't
father
teach
wits,
her.
but I can't teach her how to be a woman.
Yeah.
You can teach anybody how to freaking douche. You it's called reading a
Okay.
fucking label. What do you
I am
mean?
not gonna
What?
read a label. Number
What do
one,
you
it's
mean read a label?
uncomfortable.
What,
Number
you
one,
know
So
it's
so
what?
let me
uncomfortable.
ask you guys.
Hey, put her
Well,
in
are you the
timeout.
type
She
of
said
Number one
read
guys?
is
a
Now
label.
uncomfortable.
hold on.
Let-
Let me ask you something. So
Number
are
one
you
is
the type of
uncomfortable.
guys that won't go get some pads for your daughters if they need it?
Shit,
Heck no, she
listen.
can get her
When,
own
when, when
pad.
I took my daughter, when I took my daughter to the store to get her pads, she picked up the pack. I said, no, you get the whole fucking shelf because you gonna be doing this forever. So you get the whole shelf. I don't give a fuck who don't have none.
Okay, so you're teaching your daughter how to go ahead and take care of herself, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so then you
But
can
I
teach your
can't.
daughter.
But
You can
no,
help your yes.
those were her needs.
Okay,
Those
and
were
what do
her
you think?
needs.
It's easier for a female to teach a guy because he doesn't need needs like that.
You can't
Yeah,
teach him
but
how
he
to be a
needs
man, honey.
principle. He
And
needs principle how to be a man.
oh my
You
goodness.
can't
He
teach.
needs a
Well,
So
principle
let me
and
ask you something.
the
What
foundation
are give
of
me
how to be a
three
hombre.
rules. Give me three rules on teaching somebody how to be a man.
Okay. Number one, take care of your family. A woman
Hmm.
cannot teach a man how to take care of the family.
Why I took
Number
care of
two,
my family.
number two. Go ahead,
you
I
Unc.
wait,
you
Give her
I
number
took
two.
care of my family. I
you
paid the bills in there.
you said
I took
you
care of my
okay
family.
you
But go ahead.
because you were a single parent, so you didn't have a choice.
Okay, so if you're a single man, then you have no choice to go ahead and teach your daughter. Oh, who's coming in?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh,
I heard
Hold on.
the
Hold
hold
on. Now it's
hold
gonna
the
be
nah,
it's
fucking
gonna be
phone.
nope, nope, uh-uh.
Nah,
No,
you
no,
can't talk if we can't
no.
see your face, bro. You
No,
can't
no,
talk if we can't see your
no.
face.
so
No,
coming
no,
in,
no.
ladies and gentlemen, coming in. Let me introduce who's here. It is the doctor, the man doctor, the relationship doctor. That's right. He is the doctor. He has 25 years of experience and much, much more.
I wasn't gonna come in late, but then I heard that, ma'am, you told your son to be a superhero? Are
Yes,
you
I
out
did.
of your
He is. He
goddamn
sure enough
mind?
did. He wanted to be a superhero. He wanted to be a wrestler. He wanted to be everything. And yep,
He ain't supposed to be saving these hoes. She got drunk. She got drunk and got herself in a situation. He's supposed to save her.
he can.
You,
Yes, he
ma'am,
can. He sure
ma'am,
enough can.
ma'am, that is
He
not
sure
his
enough can.
business. It's
He
not
sure
his
enough can.
business.
He
It's
sure
not
enough
his.
can.
This
You
is
know what?
why there should be no single mothers. This is why. This
So
is
let me
why.
ask you something from somebody that is a father of all boys, because I
Yes.
take it nobody has a daughter. Would you want to see your daughter in a predicament like that?
I got two daughters.
Okay, so would you want to see your daughter in a predicament
Nah,
like
you
that?
talking to me. You was
No,
talking to
I
me.
ain't talking to you, sir. I ain't talking to you. I can't even see your face. You can't see me. I can't see
Yeah, you
you.
don't want this
So,
heat.
Unc,
Yes, you
I'm
don't want
talking to
this.
you. Would you want your daughter to be in that predicament?
My daughter's not gonna be in that
No,
predicament.
Never say never, sir. Never say never.
And you know why?
Never
And
say
you know
never.
why? And you
Because
know why she
trust
won't be in
me,
that
She wouldn't
predicament?
I
go.
have thought
Because
I
she
would never
is
be in a
being
predicament.
raised by a
Okay, and I've
man,
been in plenty
and
of
she
predicaments,
knows
but I put
her
myself in those
position.
predicaments and I got out of them.
Well,
However,
There you go.
however, would you want your daughter like to be saved if she was in a predicament?
Yeah, she
Not,
gonna be
not,
safe
not
with
by Captain
me.
Saber. No, it's not my daughter. You
you don't
putting
think
your
herself.
son in the
I'm
position
no,
to play
no, no,
Captain
no, no,
Saberhole.
no, because he's saying that I should not put my son in a predicament to be a Captain Saberhole. So
Yes.
what I'm saying is, if your daughter was so happen to be in a predicament like that, would you not want somebody like my son to save her?
Yeah, Captain Crash Out. Go ahead, Captain Crash Out. I don't have to do my job as a father to make sure my daughter don't freaking listen. Yo, y'all just got problems. And you know what the problem is? Y'all don't
That you
know
ain't
how
got no
to
daughter.
win.
Shut up. Mute his ass,
You
please.
don't know how to win.
Put
That's
him
the
in timeout.
problem.
How he just gonna come in here try to free balling and shit? Go put
Nah,
a donut on your ass.
how
Goodbye.
dare you tell your son he got to save a chick? Get the hell out of here. Don't
But
save
Missy,
no
but
hoe.
Missy,
Yes.
he's got a point. He's got a point.
He
Now
ain't got
listen
no
to the
point. I
point.
can't even see him.
Listen to the
I
point.
can't see nothing with a point on him.
Okay,
Goodbye.
but I'm gonna repeat what he
Listen,
said.
that's why we can't
In
see him because
other
he's
words,
busy eating
in
those
other
donuts.
words, in other words,
What he
you
got some
gonna
Krispy Kreme?
yeah,
Yep.
you got some Krispy Kreme. You gonna train and you're gonna teach your daughter how to defend herself. A
Defend
woman
herself against who?
against whoever she needs to defend
You
herself, just like
cannot.
a
A
man.
woman is not going to be able to defend themselves against a man. You know how you defend? She learned how to defend herself to learn not to be in a situation where you are alone with a man. Period. We are
Do you really
talking
think that
real
that's the
world.
only time that females get into trouble?
The only
Majority,
time? No, it's
majority.
not.
No. How?
That's the
What?
problem. Y'all are
Dude,
adventurous.
how? What about the freaking lady that just went to the library a few? I'm going to say a couple years ago, but
I
she
don't
went to
know.
a freaking library and the man attacked her coming out the library.
How many times did she get attacked coming out the library?
Dude, he
What she's
freaking
doing in the
almost murdered
library?
her. He
What she's
almost
doing in the
murdered
library?
her.
First of all, that's so you're using one thing
No,
that
I'm not
happened.
using one. Look at the
That's
freaking
not
Central Park
no.
jogger. Look at
That's not
everybody's there, and
this.
this dude
Wait, wait,
grabbed
wait,
her
wait,
from the.
wait,
Listen,
wait,
there are
wait.
plenty of freaking females that are out there that freaking need help. Yes, if you need to be a saver hoe, then be that.
No, not your son. Don't be no Captain Crash Out. Let
He
these
is not a
hoes
Captain
learn not to
Crash Out.
jog at
He is
nighttime.
not a Captain Crash Out. But if you see something that's not right, help them.
No, you see something that's not right, leave the
I'm gonna
room.
give my daughter the tools that she needs to take care of herself out
That's
of
what
this
I
type
was
of
saying.
situation and predicament.
That's what I
If
was
I
saying.
So
had a
put
girl,
herself in a
she'll be in
situation.
jujitsu. Yes, but you know what? It's good to go ahead and say that one. However, not all the time that's gonna work. You know what I'm
Now, why
No,
saying?
not?
but
Not all
it's
the
No,
time it's
why
gonna
not?
work.
90%. It's
Look at the
90%.
freaking chick that was in the boxing ring with the dude. The freaking
Who
trans
did
dude.
that? Who did that?
I mean,
Who did
come
that?
on.
But who did
Let's
that?
let's go ahead and
But
A
facts is
who
man.
did
facts.
it?
A
That
Who did
man.
that?
fact is
Did
facts.
she go in
Facts
there?
is
Did
facts.
she go
Yes,
in
I'm
there?
going there.
No, I'm asking you, did the chick go there?
Okay, she put herself there, but he put himself there too. So
Exactly.
what?
My
And
daughter be
if
know.
you go to a freaking party and you come out sober and somebody still freaking attacks you, not
Maybe
all the
you
time
shouldn't have
that
went to that party. How about
oh
that
now
one?
we gotta be fucking nuns.
No, I didn't say you gotta be nuns,
That's what
but
exactly what you're saying. Oh, we
no.
shouldn't go to the party. So then where the
Let me
fuck did
tell.
we go?
Wait, let me tell you what to do. Instead of being a fucking nun, how about you be a nun and then don't go to the party or
So then
leave the
where are we
party
supposed to
early?
go? Where are we
Go to
supposed
the
to go?
party early. Yo, why? Wait,
Why
what?
are we supposed to go?
Yo, living your life does not mean going to a party. You
Where
act
are we
like it has
supposed to
to. I
go?
have to go to a party.
Where
I'm
are
not.
we
My
supposed to
job ain't to
go?
make you
If
safe.
we
You're
go to
supposed to be
freaking
where it's safe.
bowling, something could happen.
You're
If we
supposed to
go
be where
roller
it's
skating,
safe.
something could happen. If we go to a movie theater, something could happen. Let me tell you, sir, not all the time it's a party. You could be walking out your apartment and something happens. You could be coming home from work and something happens. Let's go ahead and face the facts. Something could happen, or regardless of where you're at.
That's cool, but still don't
Oh,
understand
that's
why
cool. It's cool that
why
something
your
could happen
son.
no matter what. Thank you for agreeing with me for once. Now,
Damn,
next time, let's see your face so we can actually see you not eating those donuts.
I said that's cool and everything, Miss Lips. That's real cool.
Look, just for you, I brought the plumper, okay?
That's real
And you
cool.
wasn't even here. And you wasn't even here.
Listen.
That's real cool, man. But the
So
problem
Juan is
is
saying
your son
got-
don't need to be saving anybody. Period.
Listen, he has a daughter and he has a mother. And we're going to go ahead and leave
Okay,
it at
he
that.
protects
If he
them.
doesn't want to go ahead and see something like that happen to his mother or his sister, okay, then yes, he was there to go ahead and help protect females. And that's how you go ahead and
Help
raise a man.
protect females. You protect.
Yes, and that's how you help raise
No,
a
you
man.
don't. No, you don't.
Yes,
No,
yes,
you don't.
yes.
You protect your
raising
Yes.
a
mother. You
man
protect
has
your daughter.
nothing to do with protecting.
That's not raising
women.
a man.
That is how you go ahead and raise a man.
That
You
is
go ahead and
not
you help
raising
to
a
protect
man.
the females.
That's not
Yes,
the remedy.
yes,
No,
That's not the
no,
remedy.
yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes,
Absolutely not.
yes.
no.
A woman.
I
A
don't know
woman.
why you wouldn't think that protecting your daughter would not be a thing that you would want a man to do. Like
But I
I
would
know
do
that
my
I know
job
that
with my.
I know
But I
that
would do
I
my
want
job
I
with
want my daughter to go ahead and be with a man that helps protect her.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
if,
Okay.
if he's her boyfriend, but that's
No,
not
if
raising
there's
a
a man
man.
out there, if he sees
Absolutely
her
not.
something happening and he helps her, yes, I want a man to help her.
And then what
Like
he
I
get?
don't
Why she
understand
can't
that
help
simple
herself?
as that.
So why
And
she
I
then
don't
what
can't
he
help
understand where
get?
herself?
y'all not getting that.
No,
So
let
why
me
she can't
ask
help
you a
herself?
question. What do I get for helping a woman?
You get thanks and gratitude. What do you
get
You don't
in a
mean?
even
whole
get
lot of
that.
trouble.
You're saying we supposed to do it.
What
So
are we
no,
supposed
they're
to do?
not
Go
doing
ahead
that
and
shit.
screw you because you helped us? I don't
I
understand.
said, when you
That
heard
would be
screw,
kind of a
I said
bonus.
there's not even.
You
It better
said,
be
what are you
bonus.
supposed to get? So what I'm not understanding. I said thank you and gratitude, and that wasn't enough for your ass. You just greedy.
Tell me when
What
I
the
can
fuck?
talk. Tell me when I can talk.
You ain't supposed to be here.
Tell me when I can talk, man. Tell me when I can talk, man.
When I can see your face.
Okay,
To
so
be. Go ahead.
You
Go ahead.
see?
Go ahead. Kobe.
so what I'm saying is, what you're telling me is absolute malarkey. You cannot tell a man that he ain't a man when he don't defend a woman that's not going to do
Did I say
anything
that?
for him.
Did I say
Kind
that?
of. Kind
Do
Did
of.
I say that?
anything for him. You
Kind
did
of.
say that.
No,
You
no.
did say that.
I said you asked me what are you he's supposed to get in return. I said my thanks and gratitude. You said no. I said what? I'm supposed to screw him? What the hell? What am I supposed to give him?
So he's
You
putting his
tell
life
me.
on.
You
He's
tell
putting,
me what I'm supposed to give him.
ma'am. He's putting his life on the line because
What am I supposed to give him then? You're not
he's
telling me what I'm
putting.
supposed to
Can
give
I
somebody
finish?
that puts their life on the line.
When you allow me to finish, I will talk.
Go ahead.
When you put it, when you are in an act of violence, you are putting your life on the line. He can get a charge or he can die. As simple as that. Therefore, he needs to get something in return for someone.
So what if you're not stating what it is that I need to give that person for helping me? You're still not stating that.
I'm telling you, he gets nothing. So
no, that's not. No. See, you said, "What do I give him in return?" So that was what you had stated. So I'm asking you, what do I give him in return?
Now here's a situation.
Wait.
Hold on.
She want me to answer.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what you get on Joe's knees.
Wait, not the person that just said it's not about screwing him.
It's not.
So it's okay if I go ahead and suck him? Is that what you're saying?
No.
So I have to suck him for gratitude? Man, go play with your donuts, bro. Go play with your donuts. That's about the only sucking you're going to get right about now. Make sure that they're extra
you
glazed.
get on your knees and you praise him.
I praise him on my knees?
Praise him.
Oh,
Yes,
I
praise him on my knees.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
You got to show gratitude.
You see, look. He said he jumped in between a man beating his wife. When the police got there, she pointed the police at me. Like I thumped
Exactly.
them up. You
Exactly.
see, but you got stupid
Exactly.
people that do that. You have
Exactly.
stupid
So
people
you
that
did
Yeah,
do
a
he's
that.
good,
One,
stupid for
you did a
I
doing
would
that.
good
say
deed, and it
one. No,
backfired
no, no,
on
no, no,
you.
no, 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 no. One,
Let's
No,
go
I would
personal,
say
Juan.
thank
Juan, you
you
did a
no,
good
very
no.
much
thing.
Hold
for
You
on,
did a
that.
good
Misty.
thing, Juan. You did a
Hold
good
on.
Hold
thing.
on,
Finish
hold
reading.
on.
Finish reading what he said. Read it all the way to
Sometimes
the
you got to
end.
know
Read it
when
all the
your
way.
mind when to
Mind
mind your
your
business.
business.
Hold on, hold on,
Amen.
hold on,
Exactly.
hold on, hold on.
Exactly.
No, it's I. You know what? I
You mind
totally
your own
understand what he's
business.
saying because I have seen that as well. Okay, but
So
I
why
have
take the
also
risk?
seen. Hold on. I've also seen people that have been very grateful for that. You have
But
people
it's
that
grateful how?
hope just because they are not on their knees praising
Praising,
them like that does not
praising,
mean that they are
praising,
freaking not grateful. Okay,
praising. I need to
listen,
know. I put my life
listen,
on the line.
listen. There are plenty of people out there that actually are grateful. Okay,
How?
for going ahead and
You still didn't tell me how.
that extra glaze is crazy.
You can tell he tuned in. Thank
Listen,
you, Juan.
listen. The stuff, the stuff that comes out of my mouth. Listen, I told you I had male best friends, so I'm not about to go ahead and be quiet for nobody. Okay,
We
but
don't want you to be quiet, but we
listen.
want you to know is certain situations, like we were trying to say, a woman needs to be a woman and a man needs to be a man. A woman cannot raise a man. A man can only teach a
A woman
man
can
how to
raise a
be
man.
a
She can't
man.
teach him how to be a man.
Yeah.
Okay,
You guys
okay.
you guys nourish. You guys nourish to the fullest. We give you that. But to raise a man is a hard thing. And there's certain situations, like we explained here, that Juan showed that he helped the lady.
No,
And
that
what
was just
happened
an
at the end?
unfortunate incident. That was
Okay,
an
it was
unfortunate
unfortunate.
incident.
But
He
if he
had
would
the
have
right
stepped back, if
intentions.
he would have stepped back
He's an
and let
idiot.
the woman handle her own problem,
She could have been dead.
So what?
She could have been dead.
I'm
or she could
alive.
have killed him, or she could have killed him,
I'm
or she
alive.
No.
could have killed him. Either way,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Captain Crash Out. Go ahead. Yeah, whatever.
Mm-mm.
Gotta love Kobe. Gotta love Kobe. Kobe is
yeah,
great.
I love Kobe. I
I
love
ain't
Kobe.
saving no hoes. Let them hoes drown.
Kobe, you gotta wipe the glaze off the side of your lip there, okay?
Let them
So Misty
drown.
is saying a man is
Should
not
be
a
Captain
man
Saberho.
I
unless
never
he
said a man
is
is not a man.
defending a woman.
Mm, I never said a man is not a man.
Mother
You said
and
a
daughter,
man
I'll
should be
defend.
Captain Saberho.
I said my son, I told my son to remember
To
that
be
he does
Captain
have a mother
Saberho.
and a sister and that
And
it
to
is
be Captain
okay to go
Saberho.
ahead. Yeah,
He needs to save you and his sister. No one
Exactly.
else.
Nobody else.
And
Mind your
and
business.
you gotta listen. If you don't listen, he don't need to save you.
And
And
what
you
do you,
look
how
like
do you
you
know
got a
that,
lot to say. So you
and,
don't listen. So I wouldn't save you either.
Kobe, 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 Kobe,
and how do you know
Kobe,
that that woman did not do that man
Kobe.
wrong from the
Who,
beginning?
this one right here? Yo, look at those big lips on her. You know she run her mouth.
Kobe,
Get him, Missy. Get him, Missy.
Kobe.
Get him, Missy.
Let me tell you something, okay?
See?
You don't want to know what these lips can do, okay?
I'm just
So,
they running.
if I
They
was you,
running.
trust me, they could do more than run,
They
okay?
running.
So,
Good Lord.
yeah, yeah.
You
Look at that very good,
I ain't
okay?
worried about
Look at
I'm
that
not
very
worried
good.
about you. I know in the street you good. All
Oh,
you do got
I know
open
I
your
am.
mouth, he giving you his wallet.
Highway robbery. You,
God.
you wrong. You wrong. Let's go to Juan here. If you're raising, go ahead, Missy.
If
Since you
you're
started this chat.
raising a Caucasian Kyle, what is a Caucasian Kyle?
A
It
white
ain't
boy.
as scary, but when your shorty is 6'4" black man, yeah, you're right. You're right. Because he's 6'1". He's 6'1".
Who's
Yeah.
6'1"?
My son is
Her son.
6'1".
Okay,
That
there
she
you
want.
go.
That she wanted to be Captain Saberho.
My son is like 6'1", 215, 220.
And he's a great man. He's a great young man. Great
He is a
young
great
man.
young man. And
But
he
he
will
would have been better. He
when
would
he
have been
finally
raised by a man.
settles down, he will go ahead and definitely be the man a woman needs.
When he settles down,
Yes, when he finally settles down.
what do you
And he
mean by
settled
settles
down right
down,
now.
man? What do you mean by settles down? I'm just asking. I'm not even a punchline. I'm asking.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
No, I said, what do you mean by settled down?
Settle down when he's selling his wild oats right now.
Oh, you
His
mean
wild what?
settle down with a woman?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Why
What
you
the hell
gotta?
you thought I meant?
I didn't know. No, I don't know what you do. You could be settled down.
You don't
like-
know what I do? I said when he settles down.
No, but okay. You. Let me explain to you. When you
Okay,
said that,
explain it to me. Dumb it down for me, please.
when you said that, he settles down. I thought you meant like with a job or with where he wants to live or what. It could be anything. So
Oh, I got you. I got you. See, I told you you had to dumb it down for me.
okay.
So
but
no, I mean when
now
he
that you said
finally
woman,
goes ahead and decides he wants to start a family, and he has picked the
as
person that he
long
wants to be with.
as long as he starts a family with a woman that doesn't already have a family, he's good.
Well, I should hope so.
Yeah.
I
Leave them
should hope
single
so.
hoes alone.
But what? You see, now you see, mother flower. Don't
What
get
I
me started
said.
up in here.
What I
Do not
said.
get me started up in here.
What I
See,
said.
Huh,
see,
So
huh,
you want
one,
wait, you want your
huh.
son to be with a single mother?
If that's who he
why?
falls in love with, why not?
Oh
Jump,
my
Whoa, whoa,
God.
whoa,
jump,
whoa,
You
whoa.
you
See,
supposed to
jump,
save him.
jump. You, as a person dating a single mother,
hmm
what is your outlook?
What is my what?
What is
What?
your outlook on what he's saying?
Okay. So, say the question
Pussy
again.
boy.
Get out of here, yo. He's scared to say it. He's
He's
scared to
pussy
say
boy.
it.
No,
He's
no.
scared to
Hey,
say it. I'm
hold
gonna tell
on.
you.
He said, right now, I see it in his face. Misty, why you had to go ahead and put me in that fucking
No, no,
position?
no, 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 no. Go ahead, Missy. Go ahead, Missy. Ask me the question. Ask me the question.
I
Don't
want to
listen
know
me.
your outlook because you're a man right now dating a single woman.
His kid.
How do you feel about
How's
that?
she
Single
single when
mother.
I'm with her?
A single mother, yes.
Well,
Like because what Kobe seems to be saying is that us single women should not get no love, basically.
Y'all should
no,
get love,
y'all have
Nah,
y'all
equal.
get love. Y'all should get love.
nah. We shouldn't be getting settled down, right? Because what, we hoes?
No,
All right,
no,
Is that
no,
no,
what you saying,
absolutely
Kobe?
not. Absolutely
no.
not. A
I don't
woman
think
needs
you
to be
should.
loved no matter what.
Go ahead.
No matter what.
Go ahead.
Okay.
That's what you think, Jump? Well,
Hold
I
on, hold on.
think
Let her answer the
Oh,
question.
no, go ahead. Let's hear that. Go ahead.
no,
What
I
you
A
saying?
think
woman
yo,
has
I
a right
think
to be loved.
I
No,
think single women or single mothers need to be loved. They just need to be loved by like bums and
what?
tailmates
Wait a minute.
and
Wait a minute.
the
He's
leftover
wrong.
people.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
But
Let me
the
ask
good
you
men
something.
that
You're
is
not with your kid's mom, bro.
what happened?
You're not with your kid's mom, right?
You see
No.
why?
Okay. Now I see why. Now I
You
see
see
why.
why?
Now I see why. Now I see why.
Why you see?
Well, now I see why.
All I can tell you is the kids.
Thank you, Juan. Thank you. He said single baby mamas need dick too. Yes. Thank you.
That's
Yes,
all
we
they need
Everybody,
do.
to
wait a
get.
minute.
I did
Everybody
say
needs
it.
some
I
loving.
said
Everybody needs
convicts
some
need to
loving.
give them all the ding-a-ling, and the bums need love too.
I think he might come back with the German baby mama because they love them.
Yo, all I
Oh
want to
my
say,
god.
yo,
Okay,
so you don't
yeah.
really believe, so you really believe that a single man should deal with a single man with no kids should deal with a baby mother?
It's not something that he should do. If that's who he fell in love with, then that's who he fell in
Why
love
would
with.
you even talk to the chick? She's not worth my time. What the
But
hell?
why do you think that my son would have a problem with a woman having a child when he has seen his mother raise single kids?
See, but here's
That's
the
kind of like a double
that's the
standard, wouldn't it be?
problem. He's seen what you went through, and he's gonna want that for to do.
No, no, no,
Number one,
no,
number one. Can I
no.
answer this? Can I step in real quick here?
Yes.
Number one, it would depend on his age. That's number one.
Yo,
Okay.
you know what? You hush your mouth. You didn't want to talk about your relationship. Get the hell out of here. You didn't want to say nothing about what you do, and now you talking about somebody. If you can't talk about you, leave your behind out of this. Get out of here.
Kobe,
What?
he pussy whoop.
Nah, he's not.
We are
You
not
know
going to
what?
say
Now
that.
both of y'all
He's
are gonna
abused.
get
Time
my
out.
mouth now. I was being nice. I was being nice.
He was
Now I'm gonna
abused.
be mean.
He was abused.
Bye, y'all.
He
Bye.
must have
Send
been
them to
That's the only
drunk
timeout.
way you can
when he
Send
stop
them
was
to
people
drinking.
talking.
timeout.
Yeah,
Send
he
them
gets
to
time
timeout.
out. He gets time out for that. How dare him? Number one.
And number two,
Oh yeah, him too. Yeah, him too. Hold on. He ain't too far. Missy, I
yes.
agree with you, Missy. It is nothing wrong with a man being with a woman that has kids. If you love the woman, you love the kids. It goes hand in hand.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm saying is it all depends on the age.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't
The
expect a
maturity level.
young man who's never been in a relationship with a woman that's already advanced to keep up because women want two things, okay?
Hmm.
They want loyalty and they want somebody to lead,
Oh, yeah.
okay? A
Stability.
young man doesn't know how to lead yet because he's still young. He's still learning himself. Now, when he gets to an age where he already knows himself, booyah, I don't see nothing wrong. So let's bring in these two crazy maniacs in here.
You
You
know, and
are
it's funny
so
you
full
say
of
that
shit.
because you do
You are
have.
so full of shit.
How you gonna
Oh, he
say that
came
a
You
in.
are the
man,
biggest.
a
You're
young
the
man?
biggest full of shit.
How he gonna talk about a young man needed? What is wrong
Yeah,
with
what
him?
the fuck is he talking about?
Yo, he's out of his goddamn mind. He don't even believe what he said. A young man.
That's right. He don't believe that bullshit he was putting
She's
out.
a
Stop
yo.
it.
You know
Stop
what?
it.
You practiced on her. She's a crash out. I would. A young man. He's 19. He don't need to get. He needs to practice on her for when he really gets in a relationship, and then after he gets in a relationship, he dumps that chick, and then actually goes and get a real woman that didn't give her womb to somebody else. Get the hell out of here.
You guys.
Listen, you look. We get it. You at home. You gonna play it safe. You so full of shit. Stop
You
it.
know, whatever. I'm gonna sleep in a nice warm bed today while you sleep in a cold truck. How about that?
But that's okay. I like my cold truck. I ain't got to
Missy.
play it safe. God damn it.
Yes.
Missy,
Talk,
on a
talk.
woman's side. On a woman's
Nah,
side.
don't be shushing her in the background,
No,
Joe.
hold on. I got a question for her.
Go ahead.
For her. Let me ask my question.
All right, go ahead. You
Missy,
take it forever.
because you keep on interrupting. Missy,
Yes.
you think that I'm right what I just said? Tell these two guys.
I don't
Am I
care
right
what she
what I said?
thinks.
And if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong.
Why I care what she thinks?
Listen,
She a crash
I
out
think
lover.
Dr. Donut Cronut there needs to go on timeout again.
Your wish
Okay.
is my command.
Thank
Dr.
you.
Donut,
Now let's go back to your question. You said,
do you think what I said was right?
I
Because
think
these
it
guys
does
are
have to
saying
do a lot
I'm
with
wrong.
No,
maturity. I think it
Missy,
definitely
stop it.
does have to do with maturity.
Stop it.
I think that it does have to do with maturity. You can't go ahead and expect somebody that is still out there trying to play games to go ahead and be with somebody that has a child. No, because
Why? Well,
they
why
are
he
not
gotta be
done.
special? Wait a minute. Why? Yo, if
Wait,
anything, he should.
did I use the word special?
He
You
must
did.
be special if he
I
messing
did
with a
not.
single mother.
When did I use special?
Okay, here's the thing. Why did Jumpstart say, I'm Misty, I don't have no problem with you. I have a problem with Jumpstart because he said that you should get older and then mature so you can have more sense to deal with a single mother. If you got more sense, why are you gonna mess with a single mother? Explain that. Riddle me that. Riddle me that.
It's a plain situation. It's self. It's self. You putting yourself with an older woman who's more mature than you, that knows about kids. You don't know anything about kids. You're a kid yourself.
Who
So
told
you're
you that?
putting yourself in a situation that is gonna fail.
So
She's
why
gonna
Who told you
don't
expect
that?
for you. She's gonna expect for you to be a man. How can you
So
be
you
a
just the
man when
boy
you're a
toy.
child yourself?
So you
all
just the
right?
boy toy.
So if that's
Oh,
the
You're a
they
boy
all
case,
boy
toy.
toys.
Exactly. You're a boy toy.
You the
They're
But
boy
all
if you
toy.
boy
put a
toys.
real man in a situation, if you put a real man in a situation
a
who's
I'll
real
be
man.
your
who's
boy
already
toy.
raised his kids or in the middle of raising his kids, he knows the expectation that she needs. And nowadays, everybody got kids. Men got kids,
Oh,
women
that's
got
the
kids,
bull crap.
everybody got kids.
Everybody doesn't.
There's nobody
Find
in
a
this
woman that
world.
don't. Find a woman that don't. Don't. Why are you gonna settle? All
Wait,
jokes
you
aside.
actually you do have some young, I'll say some country buckets that actually do prefer older women and
Older
that
women.
don't even want kids of their own, but
And
they will
that's
go
What,
one of
what,
the
ahead
things.
and be
what,
That's one of the
satisfied
what
things.
with
older
that
woman
That's
lady
one
don't
of the
having
have
things.
kids?
kids.
What woman
But
in
that's
our
Wait,
one of
hold
the
age
on.
group
I
things.
don't
said
have
what I
kids?
said
How many
was
have
the
kids? How many
guy,
have
the
kids?
guy will go ahead and date an older woman that already has kids, and he
Oh,
doesn't mind that because he doesn't want kids of his own, so he will be
those
satisfied with
How
that.
many
those
men
those
is
kids
like
are
that?
A lot.
Yeah, 19-year-old because he knows he ain't gonna have
No,
kids until he
no, you have 20
35.
something, 30 something year olds that date older women
Oh
because
heck
they don't want
no.
kids.
Heck no.
I don't know
Heck
about all
no.
that, but
Heck
okay.
no.
There
I don't
are.
know if you're already 50, you want an 80-year-old. I don't know if you want that.
Hey, listen, listen. If he
Listen,
gonna be
I
my
don't know
sugar
about
daddy,
that.
if he gonna be my sugar daddy, we gotta take one for the team.
See,
Somebody
that's
gonna
the
go ahead and have to
problem.
pay
See,
shit.
now
See,
you
that's the
messed up.
problem.
Not now you messed up.
Why I messed
A
up?
lot of women also with kids want sugar daddies to take care of them and their kids. That's not how things go.
and you know
If you
that's
have
not how it
kids,
A
works.
lot of women. What are the statistics on
Okay,
that?
okay, you
let me
want a
look
sugar
it up.
daddy? What you bringing to the table?
Who?
You
Me?
want a sugar
Oh,
daddy?
no, 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 no,
What
Man,
you
no.
bring
please,
to
I'm
the table?
almost 50. I'm too
Target
old for
her.
a sugar.
Let's
Man, I have
target
to make
the
somebody a sugar baby, okay? Because
Listen,
I'm already up there.
you
All
go against you go against Cecil. Cecil gonna want something for that light
Oh,
yo,
bill
and
money.
listen, I am almost 50 years old. I am not trying to go ahead and be a sugar baby. I'm too
So
old
you
for
gonna
that.
be a
can an
so you
older
a groupie.
woman want
You gonna be a
want
groupie.
Am I?
somebody
You know
her
something?
age?
I'm at the age right now where I could date the son and the father.
Oh no,
So
oh
I
my
absolutely not.
I
God.
just don't know.
Absolutely
I
not.
just don't know how young I want them yet because I can't go. I definitely can't go below 30 because I already have a 27-year-old and a 24-year-old. What do I look like dating somebody close to that age? So I'm like, I don't
You say
know.
below
Like
30. What they gonna do? They gonna be
I
his
said
big
I
brother?
cannot. I said I cannot go below that. I know
Hey,
that for sure because my kids are like up there already.
So
So I'm
so
like,
right.
so
what is a
so
proper
so
age for somebody like me? Like
Here's the thing.
I haven't been on a date in so long. Oh my God. I don't even know how to date
Kobe got
anymore.
the answer for you. Kobe about to answer you. Kobe got
Kobe,
the
what's
answer.
the answer?
The answer is you need to find yourself one of these reckless young 19 to 20 years old
Oh
to
no.
blow your back out, take
Oh,
care of
we know
you.
that ain't gonna happen.
They gonna practice on you, and then they gonna move from you into a real relationship. Exactly.
So you want me to go ahead and train somebody for somebody else? I've done that already. I'm not
But
doing that no more.
that's all single
I've
mothers are
done
good
that
for.
already. I'm not
Listen,
doing that no more.
you need them dudes who will put your head through the headboard.
That's what I
You know,
want. That's what I want. Cuff me up, like
The
And bring
way
a
you be
box of
talking,
donuts.
what?
go ahead.
And bring a box
The
of
way you be
donuts.
talking, I know a lot of men will put your head through the headboard. Quick, fast.
Her
Listen,
head, her head is already at the board. She's halfway
Quick,
there.
fast. Quick, fast. Take care of
oh my goodness.
Yeah. This has been crazy. First, we ended up with the young kids and situations.
See, that's the thing about your podcast, bro. Like it could go from
this shit go
freaking
left real
something
quick.
serious to like, yeah, we went way left. It was yeah, we went way left. See, and it was your fault. It was your fault because you
Whose
asked
fault?
me what I would do if I was a man. And see, and that's where it all
It
started. And we
forgot from
just
there.
went,
It
we
forgot
just
from
kept
there.
going left. Yo, we made a left, 2 turns, and we never looked back. Like,
Never.
And you
Missy,
going reverse
Missy with a
on
dick.
the
We already
headboard.
know. You want to be a big dick nigga. That's what you
yes, you damn right.
Hey,
I
y'all.
want to be the mandingos of all mandingos. I want to go ahead and be
Oh
able to be
my
like,
God.
bitch, stay at the edge of the bed so I can slap you with it. Like, for real. Like, what can I say? Are we leaving? Are we up? Is that our time?
That's our time, man. That's
Oh,
our time.
man.
Why, you wanted to do more? You wanted
Shit,
to
I
talk
could
about
go
the
all
donuts
day.
and the
What?
headboards? She wanted to talk about the headboards and the donuts. Yeah, it's been a crazy. See
Listen.
that for next week. It's been a crazy podcast today. Like Missy said, we start off for real, and then something happens and we go left turn and around the block and down to the donut shop and down to the headboard. Yeah, we want to thank everybody who tuned in. We want to thank Juan. We want to thank Capone. Who else we want to thank, y'all? Mommy for looking. Who else, y'all?
Oh,
Come on.
everybody, make sure you like and subscribe. We need y'all. I need to get paid in this bitch.
Yeah, we just get paid. Don't worry, Uncle's gonna cut you a blank check.
Yo, when he find his bank account, like minus 0.0000. Shit.
That shit gonna be negative. Shit gonna be negative.
You got any shout outs or any final thoughts when we were talking about the
Well, what we talked about was if you are an entrepreneur and you try to start your business and you need promotion, first you gotta like and subscribe, and then send us your product. We need at least 3 products. You can hit me up 954-732-6427.
That's right, man. Y'all heard. Unc, you have a good night, bro. I'll see you next week. And please, bro, don't be eating in the job.
Bye, hun.
That's a bad look. Shout out to Infamous also, man. Unc, I'll see you next week. Stay backstage. Missy. Love, peace, and happiness. You got any shout outs, any final thoughts?
Always, my shout outs are going to be to my kids. Love you guys. I miss you so much. Have a great holiday, everybody. You know, the holiday season is coming up. Do not drink and drive. Be safe always. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe because I need new shoes. Peace out.
Missy, stay backstage, girl. Thank you for that. And for the rest of y'all, man, every Friday night, right here on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, like and subscribe. And we're out, y'all. Peace.
Oh no!
No one's safe.